Peace, family. Vie Darling, the Cosmic Queen, and your intergalactic interpreter, and I'm hearing Katy Perry's song. What is this song called? Thinking of You, when she says, "You're the best, and yes, I do regret how I could let myself let you go. Now the lessons learned, I touched and I was burned. Oh, I think you should know." This person, they went looking for something else. They were on some grass is greener type stuff. And what they didn't know is that actually the grass is not greener on the other side. Someone once told me the grass was much greener on the other side. Well, I took a visit and it's possible I missed it, 'cause it's different but it's all the same. Yeah, they found out that you were the only one who was actually like, I'm getting the star card, so I'm gonna go into this deck. This is my first ever deck. It's the Tarot del Fuego. I'm seeing the star card. They found out that like you really were as special as you seemed. What happened was they like, whatever happened between y'all, they thought like, oh well, whatever, like I can always pull another, and in fact I can pull someone better. You may have been in a period where you were not like your best self. Yeah, you weren't your best self, and they didn't trust their intuition. They were thinking with their material eyes and their material mind instead of their spiritual sight. And this is a person who is very spiritual. Yeah, my third eye, like I'm getting itching on there. They may have actually been under spell work, heavy spell work, and that might even be word curses. I'm hearing that like, you know, they felt like they had to be someone that they weren't because of something that was on their third eye. Maybe they had to like, it was controlling their idea of what they should manifest and how they should manifest. So in terms of, yeah, you may not have been in the best version of yourself, but they judged you for that. And they didn't listen to their intuition or heart. This is a spiritual person. This is a spiritually gifted person. Confirmation bird. I think that they felt like they didn't want to be judged. They felt like they didn't want to be challenged. They maybe even felt like, who do you think that you are, that you're gonna like break up with me? That's an interesting way to think. And we get the Queen of Wands energy. I'm gonna keep it over here just because, yeah, we get the Queen of Wands energy and the King of Wands in reverse. You were the Queen of Wands and they are the King of Wands in reverse. They saw you, and sometimes you were in a King of Wands in reverse energy because you were still transmuting this Queen of Wands energy. You were still figuring out who you are and who you were. You were still alchemizing your shadow. You were still alchemizing your essence and who you are. So they thought that like, you know, they were like, oh, they're not someone to come together with. In fact, they maybe thought that you were an L. They thought that you would be a dub, a loss. And in this end, they ended up feeling like they are the ones who lost. They lost something because they are in a judgment. They're experiencing this like judgment moment. They're a very judgmental person. I already can tell you that much. They're a very judgmental person. And they are operating from a lower vibrational form of consciousness, even though they knew better. They chose not to do better, and so they are plagued with thoughts of you. They are obsessed because you might be someone who like, you're not showing up in the material as like somebody who is highly materialistic and super concerned with appearances is necessarily going to choose, even though everybody can tell from your energy, from your vibe, like from the way that you speak to the way that you carry yourself, that you are that motherfucking girl. They can tell that about you, but like they're like, oh, the vibes aren't vibing, but actually the vibes were vibing. It's more so that like people who are more concerned with appearances and superficiality might not, they were just like, oh, those people, this person isn't even that impressive, when in reality everybody is impressed by you. Like, you are the empress. Now they're of two minds what they should do, because like they know that they're not going to find anyone better than you. They know that they're not going to find anyone better than you. They've tried. Nobody has cut it. Nobody has made the mark. They are afraid of what you're going to say. They're afraid of having their heart broken. And so right now they're at a place of like, are they going to continue staying in this energy of confusion and consternation, or are they going to let themselves get free? And honestly, it looks like they are still so like obsessed with their ego. They are still so prideful. Beauty on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're so egotistical and prideful still. Like, they right now in this judgment moment are being given the opportunity to move forward and to acknowledge true beauty where it is found and where they see it, instead of like this superficial way of being. And they're still having trouble deciding what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? But I do feel like they are in a burning house, and they are starting to feel the heat and the pressure on them. Either way, you're not going to end up heartbroken. Like, you're always going to end up on top. You're always going to end up getting what you want. And honestly, I feel like some of this person's karma might be having to see with somebody who, like, if they choose to be afraid instead of choosing to actually like talk to you and engage with you and like try and actually work this out, because they might also be waiting for you to say something, and it's like, no bro, like actually you're the one who fucked up. They're just like even pretending like they're not feeling as deeply as they're feeling, that they're not feeling like, yeah, that their feelings aren't as powerful as they really are, but actually their feelings are extremely powerful. They feel a lot for you, and it's even keeping them up at night. So, you know, the ball is in their court. You don't have to worry about anything. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on shining, keep on glowing, because honestly, I love the fact that that is going to make this person feel like, you know, WTF, because either it's going to encourage them to actually like do what's right and make things right, and like, you know, honor their feelings and their wisdom and their knowing, and get what they want, which is you. But then also like you get the opportunity to be like, actually, like, I'm gonna decide if I'm interested in you, and if you've actually changed, if you've actually grown, like, yeah, maybe, but if not, like, don't even bother. But that's the beautiful thing about it, is if they haven't, they probably won't. So yeah, don't dwell too much on this. Keep on doing you. Keep on living your best life and loving on yourself hardcore. I love you all truly and deeply, and I hope that this was helpful. Book a reading with me. You know where to find me. I also offer self-sovereignty coaching as well as oracle healing sessions. Yeah, love you. Happy hunting.